Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to Cabelas Big Game Hunter Pro Hunts. I know some of you have followed some of my older Cabelas games, and the thing that I've heard different about this one than the other ones is you guys have seen the other ones. They're more of like an arcade-style hunter. They've never been a full-blown hunter simulation. A lot of people have said in the reviews and comments of this game that this one's more of a realistic hunter simulator versus the other ones, which were more of like a linear, tunneled, force you into the animal type. But I guess we'll be the judge of that, so we'll jump into the campaign here and see what this game brings us today. Whoa.
Smoked him. Take him quick. Nice shot.
It's a hunter's paradise. No roads, no people, no place like it. One chance, one perfect shot. I'm Jim Shockey.
I'm Wade Middleton. I'm Ralph Ciancerulo.
I'm Vicky Ciancerulo.
Welcome to Big Game Country.
Seems pretty cool so far.
Why don't we first start by breaking in these new boots? Go ahead, have a look around. Beautiful country, isn't it? Take a look over there. I found some deer tracks. Let's follow the trail and see if we can't find our first buck. Tracks like these can tell you a lot about the animal who made them, the species of game, the direction it's heading, and how long ago it's passed. It's all plain to see once you know how to look. I set some new coordinates to your map. Head to that waypoint and see if you can't spot that buck. He should be just up ahead.
Alright. Apparently there's like a whole free roam to this game too, where you can just kind of free roam around and try and find your own animals, which ought to be interesting enough.
Step softly now. The less noise, the better. Try to move when the animal is moving.
Alright, so I'm going to step softly now. As they move about or communicate, animals produce sounds, visually represented as transparent ripples. Okay? Shh.
Hear that? That's our buck.
White-tailed deer. 15 to 30 minutes direction, heading east. So he's just right up over this hill. Oh.
Sounds like he's hidden in the brush up ahead.
Press B to bring up binoculars and look at the closest deer. Okay. Well, let's see. We've got... This one's a female. Female. Only male big game animals are considered trophies.
To remain invisible, use cover and keep out of the animal's sight line. Any kind of quick movement is a dead giveaway, so if your prey is looking in your direction, remain still. You can also reduce your visibility by crouching or laying prone.
Well, we're in the shadows now, even though we're like out in the open.
I set some new coordinates to your map. Head to that waypoint and see if you can't spot that buck. He should be just up ahead. Large, solid obstacles such as rocks conceal your presence from the animals. When behind them, you can move faster and remain undetected.
Alright, here we go.
Holding your breath will steady your aim, but you can't hold your breath forever. The placement of the shot is just as important. When shooting at a deer, it's always best to aim for the lungs or the heart. Sometimes an animal will run away after taking a fatal hit, but he won't get far. You'll need to find the blood trail and follow it to claim your trophy.
Whoa. That was freaking amazing.
Holding your breath will steady your aim, but you can't hold your breath forever. The placement of the shot is just as important. When shooting at a deer...
We'll see how this one works. Left lung. Lung shot.
Blood tracks will give you an idea which way the animal went. Head that way and you should find some more blood drops.
Claim the trophy. Wow, so I guess I missed the vitals the first time around. Stopping or moving slowly will allow you to see the trail further ahead. Alright, so here's our blood trail. White-tailed deer, track fresh in 0 to 15 minutes direction, heading east. Oh, there he is right there. He didn't get too far, did he?
That's a good start. Now let's talk about some more advanced hunting skills.
Alright.
Go ahead and open up your GPS map. The map will let you know what animals can be expected where. It shows all sorts of important stuff like terrain, wind direction, time of day, and general areas you might find animals. It'll also show the locations of hunting resources as you discover them.
Alright. Oh.
The animal activity zones are also marked on your map, so you can quickly see where animals are usually feeding, watering, or bedding. Animals will move between these zones as the day progresses and their needs change.
Very interesting. I like that.
The activity zones that are highlighted with a bright glow are the ones that are most likely to contain animals at the current time of day. A red glowing zone indicates a location where hunting pressure is high, and that animals will be avoiding for a while.
Okay.
In addition, it marks the location of advantageous hunting locations, such as preset blinds and stands.
Nice. Okay.
It also indicates the direction the wind is blowing, as well as how the hunter's scent is carried by the wind.
Oh, okay.
The map legend provides additional information to help you use the GPS map. Let's find a spot to observe a feeding plot. Close your map and head to the waypoint. Take out your binoculars and scan the area. There are usually some deer around this time of day. Take out your binoculars and scan the area. There are usually some deer around this time of day. There's a blind just over there, but with the wind the way it is, there's no way to reach it without spooking the deer. Head along the tree line, stay in cover until you're downwind of them.
Alright. Follow the new waypoint. This does seem a little bit more technical than the other ones, I'll have to say.
See that? You lost your smell and calmed right down. If a deer sees movement, it will stare. Freeze if you don't want it to spook.
He was staring at me. Alright, good. He went back down again. Okay, now we can move behind this cover. He shouldn't see us now. Yeah, the last couple of Cabelas that I played, they were great games, don't get me wrong. I love the Cabelas series, but they were very...
There's a stand just over there, but it'll be tricky reaching it without spooking the deer. Move slowly, keep low, and stay behind rocks.
It was very arcade style, where it would say, here you go, hunt 2 of these deer, and it would just put you like right in front of them. This one here seems like it's a full-blown open world where you've actually got to maneuver your way to these deer and look for your, you know, the wind and the drops and your cover and all that.
Use your optics to observe the animal's body language. Glassing allows you to estimate the animal's alert state and plan a successful approach.
What's it doing?
Move into the stand. Pay close attention to bushes, as moving fast through them can make a lot of noise and spook the animal. Also, make sure you keep out of the animal's sight.
Yikes, these bushes are loud. I think he's looking like right at me too, isn't he? He's looking like right at me. Yeah, he's like looking over this way. We're gonna let him calm down for a second here. I was rustling through those bushes a little too much. There we go.
I think we're ready to take the shot.
He's like looking right at me. I don't have a clear shot at him as far as like where I can get a lung shot or something. We'll see how this does. Oh, spine. Spine shot.
That's the way. Good shot. Head over and claim your trophy.
Wow. Nice. Not too bad.
found him. Now, claim your trophy.
Spinal shot. Not too bad. I didn't get any pro bonuses or
We
anything.
play by the rules out here. You need to claim every trophy you shoot. We don't like to see wounded animals, so don't take a shot unless you're totally sure you can hit the target.
Totally understandable. Alright, so we finished the tutorial. Very nice. New region unlocked, huh? So we got a trophy collection. Look at all this different stuff there is to do in this one. Very nice. So Southeast Division.
These southeastern woods are a good spot to kick off our tour. The combination of gently rolling terrain and an abundance of water makes this ideal country for white-tailed deer and wild boar. The weather is mild and the ground cover is plentiful. You should have no trouble tracking game and avoiding detection.
Let's take a quick look at how gear is earned and used. This here is your backpack. Alright. Access it to acquire and equip different firearms and items available. Okay. Choosing the right scope determines the success of a shot to a significant degree. There's a large selection of scopes to choose from, offering different optical characteristics and crosshair designs. There are at least 2 different cartridges available in each caliber. Each cartridge has specific ballistic properties that dictate the bullet's trajectory, how well the round will penetrate the animal's body, and the extent of the damage caused. Matching the game you're hunting with the proper caliber and cartridge is an important aspect of ethical hunting. Ah, okay. Good binoculars are a critical tool in hunter's arsenal. Their large field of view, high brightness, and superior maneuverability far exceed that of a firearm mounted scopes, making them invaluable for locating and stalking animals. Your backpack has 2 spare slots that you can either use to equip different items such as calls and scent cover, or bring more ammunition for the hunt. X to open the backpack. Choose the ammunition slot and press enter. Okay. Let's acquire the 270 hollow point cartridge. Yes. In the lower right corner of your screen, you can see the amount of gear credits you possess at any given time. So I have 4,499 gear credits. Alright. Whoa. There are 3 types of hunts: regular hunts, pro hunts, and open hunts. Okay. Man, this is actually kind of neat. Pro hunts are unique experiences, each hosted by a hunting star. They require significant experience with the species hunted and most often call for very specific gear. Regular hunts are hunting challenges designed to gradually introduce you into the particular techniques and gear involved in hunting each big game species. They are the main way to earn gear credits. And the open hunts are exactly that, open. You can hunt whatever you like as long as you do it ethically. Their pressure-free nature also makes them ideal for completing accomplishments, in addition to earning some extra experience and gear. Okay? Not all hunts are available from the start. Some necessitate specific gear that you need to acquire first and may require different levels of previous experience. Gotcha. Well, you should have an idea of how this all works. Now choose an available hunt and let's see what you can bag. Alright. Well, looks like we've got some boar over here. Ooh, we got some bear over here. So how do you know, like, what is good for what animal, I wonder? Max weight, 8.5 pounds. Here we go. This rifle, from rabbits to foxes and coyotes, without breaking the bank. Wow. This one here. Well, shall we try I don't think I have the right stuff, so let's do a buck hill. Let's start with this guy. Hunt 1 white-tailed deer with a rifle. Rewards 1,000 game credits. Minimum gear is a 270 bolt action, which is what I'm using. Alright. Let's do it. Very, very pretty outdoors so far. Oh, seriously? It's gonna put me right here in front of them again like it did last time? Oh, there's a tree stand right there. Well, this doesn't make it very challenging, does it? That's a female. That's the boy we want right there. Oh, wait a minute. We got another one right there, too. So this one's a left 5, right 6 point. What's this guy right here? He's a 4-4, so we're going to go for this one right here. Let's see how this one works. Oh, smack that right through the ribs and the lung.
Lung shot. Nice and clean.
Okay, they're taking off through over there.
I reckon this area's all hunted out for the day. The animals are cleared out.
Directions east. So he's heading over this way somewhere. Oh, here's our blood. Let's follow our blood trail here. I heard him fall up here in the bushes, so he shouldn't be too far. There he is. That was a big boy right there. 600 game credits. Very nice. Very, very nice. I'll take it. And we got an additional 1,000 to go along with that, too. Not too shabby. Very sweet. Well, I'm going to wrap up this very first episode of Cabelas Big Game Hunter Pro Hunts. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It seems to be a lot better than the other ones as far as the arcade style. It seems to be a little bit more realistic. I still don't like the fact that it's dumping you right in front of the game. I wish it would kind of allow you to track a little bit more and kind of have to explore. But you know what? It is what it is. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And we'll see you guys for the next hunt.